welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while, right? Yes, I get it. So I've been quite busy lately. That's why I haven't been posting, and also I've been going through some personal stuff. So today's business, we are going to be looking at some powerful Excel function, some if and some ifs. On the last video, we worked on using pivot table and pivot chart to derive insight from our sales data. So in today's video, we'll be using the sum if and sum ifs function, which is one of the powerful tools in the Excel function. And going forward, we are going to be looking at some powerful tools as well, which is we are going to be looking at VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, the index and match. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please and please don't forget, just click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a dime. So this video will be interesting and short. So let's dive right into this video. What is the if function? Sum if function. The function sum the number of cells in a range that meet one condition. That is for sum if. So the sum ifs, the s at the back is like saying these, like it sum up, it counts the number of cells in a range that meets several condition. We all know, if you know your if a equal to, if a is greater than or equal to 1, is a, if a is equal to, then that's like ifs. If a is equal to 1 or greater than 3, if a equals to beans, and beans is less than 3, things like that, like your based on your condition. But this one counts the number of the cells, so it counts the number of the cells in a range. But the sum if sum of the number of the cells in the range. So let's look at our condition. Let's dive into it. So let's go to our Excel. We're going to be using the previous sales data that we used. So this, let's say your sales manager says, okay, you just quickly want to see inside of the items in the library, in the bookstore, or in the bookstore that was sold in the last month. Or it doesn't want to see the month, it just wants to see the item that sells the most recently and all. So you want to see the item, the total sales, the item that sold the most, like the unit that was sold among the item, the highest one that was sold, and they are compared it to the amount of sales. You know what I mean? Like the one with the highest revenue, or the one that has the lowest revenue but sells the most. So things like that. So let's look at it. We want to look at the total sales. We have our total sales column, right? And this, we have total units sold. We want to look at the units sold for each item in this data. So this is where we are going to be using our sum if function. This is where we are going to be using our sum if function. So we are going to be saying equals to sum if. The range that we want to look for is the column in which these items are located. That is our range. So I'm going to click on this, highlighting this column. We're going to be highlighting it. Then we are going to say comma. The criteria, the item that we have in this, that we've written out, is our criteria. This is what we are looking for, and we don't want it to change. So because we don't want it to change, we are going to be putting the $ in between each column and rows where this is located. To do that, in short, just click on your F4 once, so it will put the $ in front, at the back of each cells. So what this does is it's lock in the criteria range. it locks it in. It doesn't let it go outside. It doesn't go downward or upward. So even though you put any item, another item down here, it won't go down. So it will only search for the item that is here from this column. So now what we want is the sum range, the range that we want to sum, which is our total sales. Where is our total sales located? It's located right here in our sales data from our total sales. So we are going to be highlighting that as well, and we are going to close the bracket and press enter. So this is going to give us the total sales of item, the total sales of each item that was sold. So now we want to look at the unit of item sold. So we have our total unit here as well. We are going to be doing the same thing we did. So we're going to say equals to sum if our range. Earlier I said where our item is located. So I'm going to highlight where our item is located once again. Then the criteria, the pen sets, right? Then we are going to lock it, comma, the sum range. Where is our unit that was sold located? This is our unit that was sold. So 95 units of pencil was sold on this date, on the 6th of January 2019 at $1. So we already know that, okay, unit cost times unit sold is equal to our total items sold, right? So we have our unit sold here. So we are going to be highlighting this as well, which is our sum range. Then we are going to close the bracket and enter. Now we have the total unit of items sold, total unit of item sold right here. So each item that was sold, we have it here. So what insight can we derive from this data right now? If we give it to our manager, you can see that, okay, desk has the highest sales than pencil, right? But pencil has the highest unit that was sold. Like there's 769 items that was sold. It might be because the item was as a lowest sales unit cost. So it means that it cost the least. You get what I mean? I mean that it cost the lowest, right? So now we are going to be using sum ifs. All right, guys, let's look at our sum ifs function. So what that basically do is it look for two sets of items, two set of value based on your conditions, like different conditions, and give you the result. So here we want to look at the total pencil sold in eastern region, the total number of pencil that was sold, unit of pencil that was sold in the eastern region. Yeah, we look at in this place we look at total unit of items sold, but we want to look at total unit of pencil, unit of pencil. Let's say put units of pencil sold in the eastern region. So we are going to be doing sum ifs function, right? So we are going to be saying sum if. So the sum of the range we want to look for is the item sold, right? We want to look at our item that was sold, then the pencil. Then the criteria range is our pencil. So we want to look at our pencil. That's our first range, right? The item. So what is the criteria 1? So criteria, we have criteria range 1, right? Since we are using ifs, not if. So the range 1 is pencil. We are looking for pencil, right? So the criteria range one is our column, which is our item, sales data, the item column. Now we are looking for the criteria, which is pencil. So we are going to put in it in a quotation mark. The pencil, write it exactly as it is in your column pencil, capital letter pencil, right? So we are going to be closing it. So we are looking for pencil. The criteria range 2 that we are looking for will be what? We are looking for in eastern region. Then we are saying, okay, we want to look for the range. The range we are looking for is our region, right? We are going to highlight our region, our sales region. Then next thing is the criteria 2, which is the eastern region. We are looking for eastern region in the region column. So we are going to put it in a quotation mark also. So we are going to say eastern. East is written east, right? EAST, right? Then we are going to close it and see what we've got. We have 130 units of pencil that was sold for the eastern region. So let's check if our answer is correct. Let's go to our region. Let's filter it to east, right? Let's apply. So let's go to our pencils. Let's go to pencil. Let's apply, right? So we have 2 item units sold here. Let's calculate it. Let's highlight both and see the sum. Look at it right here. The sum is already being calculated. We have 130 pencils that was sold in the eastern region. So our analysis was correct. So now we can clear our filter and look at it here. So let's do another sum ifs as well. So let's do another one, and then oh, it doesn't want to put the test box in here. Okay, so let me say sum ifs and increase it, then bold and put it in blue format. Think I'm good. So if okay. So we have sum if and our sum ifs. So we want to look at the total item that was sold. We want to look at total item now total units of binder total, not total unit, total sales or total amount of binder sold in the eastern region. Right, so let's reduce this a bit. Let's reduce it. I think that is too much. Let's, yeah, I think that is good. This one too, let me reduce it to 18. So I want to look at the total amount of binder sold in the eastern, okay, in the eastern region. Okay, let's use our sum ifs again. So I'm going to say equals sum ifs function. Then the sum of the range we want to sum is the total sales right now. The total sales. So we have our total sales, and the criteria is our item. So it's our item, right? Then we want to look for binder, right? So let's put it in a quotation, which is binder, right? And then comma. The second range is our eastern region. We know that our region is in our east is in region, so we are going to do this. We're going to highlight the column with our region. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is putting our eastern, the criteria, which is equals to east. Put it in a quotation mark, and we close bracket, then enter. So we have 300, and let's format that to dollars. Okay, so we have $3,535 of binder sold in the eastern region. We have 2000. Let's see if our answer is quite correct. So what we are going to be doing is just go to our total sales. Oh no, let's go to binder. I want to see binder. I want to see eastern region. So in the eastern region, and yeah, I want to see the total sales. Let's highlight this and see the have 2000. Oh, what is that? We have 2535. 2,535,000. So we are on the right track. We are on the right track right now. So guys, we are on the right track. So guys, this is how you can use your sum if and sum ifs function. This can help a lot. Maybe you want to quickly do some analysis, you want to quickly derive some insight for your boss or your stakeholders. You can quickly use this to do whatever you want to do. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.